Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, Lamar Jackson and OBJ addresses the second half woes. Look, so far, it's seeming that the fans, the people at the bottom of the bar, at the end of the bar, that can't even afford to buy drinks at the bar, have been correct the entire time. Raven fans have been complaining about second half woes for 3 years. 3. Now, most of those blames fell at the feet of one named Gregory P. Roman. But, just like everything else, Gregory P. Roman is not here no more. So, how is that still a problem? With a coach that is known to accentuate up-tempo offense, accentuate high scoring, to accentuate the pass. But somehow it still seems to be a problem in Baltimore. Oh, yeah. So what I'm going to do is, OBJ had a quote that he said about it. Lamar talked about it in the press conference. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the press conference clip, and then I'm going to read what OBJ said, and then we're going to break it down, okay? So without further ado, listen up your ears, and let's get this thing started.
So have you adjusted back to East Coast time yet?
I believe I have, yeah.
Was it tough at all or no?
Probably the first 2 days.
It is
pretty tough. You know,
I've been to Brussels. I've been to Africa. It is an adjustment.
But it's back. I'll say it's back now.
Thank God.
Lamar, a lot of discussion these last 2 weeks about not finding the end zone when you get deep in the red zone. When you watch those plays over again, what's breaking down? What's happening?
Watching film, I'd say we have a little miscommunication here and there.
We talked about that.
Fix. And hopefully this week we start showing we can put points on the board in the red zone.
Please,
Lamar,
this week,
looking
please.
at the phone, I see you just really orchestrating a lot, really communicating with your teammates, and whether it's audibling or whatever it is, the protection of whatever it is. How much more comfortable do you feel in this offense doing all of that as compared to when the season started?
I'm very comfortable because earlier I end up coming at the end of OTAs and stuff like that. So
yeah.
The team was ahead of me a little bit, so I had to watch extra film, talk to Monk sometimes, after practice and go over things. But I feel like I'm pretty good right now.
Thank God. He's better.
Lamar, you guys have been moving the ball on almost every drive in the first half, and then you come out at halftime and things have been a little slower. Why do you think that's been?
Teams do a great job of adjusting. I'll say, changing up their defenses on the second half, and then I'll say it take us a little bit, of time to catch up to them. So I believe we should just, work faster, try to catch on to them, make adjustments at halftime, and I feel like we'll be good.
So he said pretty much, teams are adjusting to them. But he snuck in there because he's the QB. He's going to not give you a straight answer. He snuck in there, I think we need to move a little faster. Up-tempo offense. The thing that we've been saying about Lamar Jackson for the time he's been in the league. Running fast break offense. The thing that the Ravens have been so against him playing. Only time they allow him to play fast break is when, hey, Lamar, please save us. We're down 10. We're down 7. We're down 3. We should have took the points. Or whatever. I could play more, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the quote from OBJ. Okay? Now, check this out. OBJ said the Ravens can't let, and this is from Jeff Zebrick, because the other guy we don't flex with. OBJ said the Ravens can't let off the gas. He believes that's the root of teams' second half struggles. Oh! And me at the bottom of the thing, at the bottom of the bar, didn't know that. All you people that keep defending this foolishness on the Ravens that they be doing. We've been saying this. If you watch the games, it's glaring. It's glaring. Listen, if we're down they'll just start picking it up again. I always tell people this, right? You got to understand, football is about rhythm. You know, hit him with the sway. You get where I'm coming from? It's a dance almost. How bad does a dance look without rhythm? You need it. And once you're off rhythm, off beat, it's hard to gain it back. I've been playing drums. I've been a musician from when I was 7 years old. I've been playing the drums and saxophone since I was 7 years old. That's something else that you guys are going to learn about me now, right? Timing. Building up that feeling. That's what an offense, that's why sometimes they tell you to complete a couple throws so you can build a rhythm. Do you know how hard it is when you're with that rhythm and when you're going against elite athletes on the other side of the football? The Ravens want this offense to be able to turn it off and just turn it back on. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way for no team. The only team that I've ever seen that be able to be the okay for were the Kansas City Chiefs when they had Tyreek Hill. That was it. And even they struggled with it. They were the best team I've ever seen. They could come out flat, whatever, or they could turn it on. Man, we're just gonna do foolishness. And then when you catch up, all right, let's put out 20 points. You know what I mean? And they might stumble a couple drives, but then all of a sudden, Tyreek Hill, beep, touchdown. Travis Kelce, beep, touchdown. And it's because they had two of the most dynamic players at their positions of this era. Not in the league at the time, of this era. Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. We don't have neither of those brothers on this team, let alone Andy Reid drawing up schemes with Eric Bieniemy. Like, come on now, bro. This is a problem that needs to be addressed. Please do not call me a hater for speaking the truth. Don't. You gotta let these brothers play. And it goes back to the previous video that I put out at 3:15. They're leaning on the defense too much. They have no qualms at all in running the defense into the ground. They have none. It's like, oh yeah, we're the Ravens. That's what we're known for. That's just, we'll just ride our defense. Ride. Yippee-ki-yay. No! We're going to need those brothers at the end of the season. You know, when things get colder, the pass becomes less, and teams are ready to run the ball more. That's when you're going to need Roquan and Queen coming down and laying the boom stick on these dudes. Pause. And you're going to need Hamilton doing what he's doing. And you're going to need Jadeveon Clowney. What is up with that, too? Why are y'all not trying to add somebody next to Jadeveon? These are the things that I keep on saying. You're just okay riding, pause, Jadeveon Clowney into the ground. There's a problem with that. There's been too much on the shoulders of the defense. If you cannot admit that, something's wrong with you. Because it's a glaring weakness. And you know why? It's because the offense has been taking their foot off of the gas. You don't play with your food. You finish them. You ever played Mortal Kombat when you boom, hit him with the uppercut, and then they'd be like, finish him. And he's like this. Some games, I remember, it's called a daze. Right, in other games, not Mortal Kombat, but Mortal Kombat said to finish him, so I used it. But other games, if you let him keep like this, he can come back and fight. You can finish him if he's dazed, right? But if you let him, if you don't go there and punch him or kick him and put him down there, he can come back. And I've seen people take too long to get across the screen and make amazing comebacks. That's what happened to the Atlanta Falcons versus the Patriots in the Super Bowl. They were up, they were comfortable, they took their feet off of the gas. I do not want to be a part of a historical loss because let me tell you something right now. You develop traits in the NFL. You develop, a constant of doing the same thing over and over. It becomes a habit. You do it habitually. Y'all telling me you're okay with the Ravens doing it habitually? Against teams. Now we're going against a team that can score. They're scoring against everybody. So the defense can't be expected to hold them to 10 points. You get where I'm coming from? The offense is going to have to score and keep scoring. They're going to have to. Everybody always says, Nitro, you're always going over, you're never calm about anything. It's because most of the stuff, right now, we've been right. I've only been wrong about 2 things this season. I've said about, 15 different things for this upcoming season. We've only been wrong about 2 of them. Two. What's that percentage tell you? I'm honest. It has to be addressed. We have aspirations to play and to win a Super Bowl. You have to conquer your bad habits, or you will never even be given the opportunity to compete in one. That's a bar. It's a bar. It has to be addressed. The miscommunication has to be addressed. Listen, I believe in Lamar. I believe in him because he, to me, and I told him this face to face. I said, look, you're probably the best quarterback I've ever seen. And the reason why I say that, and a lot of people always say, what? Are you crazy? You have so much more to achieve that I've seen talent-wise. Being a dual threat QB, being able to do everything. Having the arm to put the ball wherever he needs to put it, and having the legs and athletic ability that he just couldn't just play quarterback. A lot of times when people be the best players in the league, they always say football players when coming to quarterbacks because it kind of designates them away from that. Because most quarterbacks can't play anything else but quarterback. Lamar Jackson can legit play wide receiver, safety, or running back. Or punter, kick returner. Because he's dangerous in the open field. Legit. So, you know what I mean? I don't have any fear of him being able to do and pull off the incredible. My problem is the difficulty level. If we don't address these problems, we give ourselves less wiggle room. You need as much wiggle room as you can when you get to that Super Bowl. You do. That's fact. If you don't believe that, something's wrong with you. That's a slap for you. You know why? Because that's you living in La La Land. That's you living on cloud 9, and that's not feasible. It's not truth. It's not fact. It's not. But what do you guys think? Do you think the second half woes could be the deciding factor for the Ravens moving forward? And do you think that the communication issues will hold us back, especially this offense moving forward? Let me know down in the comment section, please. But before we close, y'all know what I do. You know how we do it. I want to give a huge shout out because we had some major donations. So I want to give a shout out to Ed Woods with a $25 donation. Thank you, Mr. Edward, for the $25 donation. Let me tell you this right now. It's hard to earn a buck right now in America, especially with inflation. It's hard to earn, and dollars mean less. And you guys are investing in me. I take that so serious. Thank you so much, Mr. Woods. I will be using it for this channel, and I will put it to good use. Thank you for trusting in us. And also, Samuel Williams with a $20 donation. Thank you. Listen, for real. Heart emojis, love you guys. Y'all have no idea how much this means to me because I understand how hard it is to earn money. And you guys are sitting there blessing me, blessing this platform with money, with your hard-earned funds. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And last but not least, Derek Jones, who at the time wrote that he had got some money from the London game and he wanted to support the show with a $50 donation. My brother, thank you, Mr. Derek Jones. Let me tell y'all this right now. I feel blessed, dealing with what I had to deal with, but we're really trying to build something here, something special. And it warms my heart to know that y'all believe in the thing that we're trying to build here. Thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you for believing in this platform. Thank you for donating to this platform. We're going to keep growing, guys. We're going to keep growing. And that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank y'all all for watching. Look, if you have not checked it out, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness. Give it a try. Give it a look. Let me know what you think. And if you want to do what these people have done, donate, help the show, stuff like that for actually the new camera we're trying to save up for, and the other mic that we're going to try to save up for. Because right now we're trying to get lapels so people can just wear it while we're doing stuff. But we'll probably get other mics too. Bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do, and the name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This show is not just signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.